My name is Marco Motino, and I'm the CEO and founder of Dibbly. And in this video, I'm going to go through how to work with our files, how to work with projects, from organization to sharing to creation and to using our template system. All right, so here we have the dashboard. And this is the main page as soon as you sign in. You can see that you have your recently viewed. So all the files that you've recently opened will be at the top here. If you have any folders, it'll show under the folders section, as well as any projects that you pin will show up here. And then you can see there's some stats here. So quickly working with your projects, working with your documents. Here we like to call it project just because it can encompass many things within a single document. So we call them projects. Now, to create a new project, there's a few ways. You have this new project button here. You also have a list, but every section has a new project button, including the template section. So let's look at creating a folder first. So I can create a new folder and we'll call it miscellaneous. So now we have a miscellaneous folder. You see it opened in the folder. So if I go back, I have a folder here. I can also switch to view if you prefer a list view. And then while I'm in this folder, if I create a new project, it's going to add that project to this folder. So I'm going to create a new project and it's going to give us a blank slate, no template, nothing. And then we can do with this as we see fit. Once you create a new project, you can rename it here. So this is currently the name of the project. And you can call it test project or demo project, confirm. And now you have a project. If we go back, for example, you can see we have miscellaneous folder. I can click it and now demo project is in there. If I wanted to delete it, I can delete it. I can move. So if I click move to, I can move it to a different. So my projects, this is just your kind of like your root directory. It's your main folder. So you can bring it back in there, take it out of this folder or any other folders. You can move it around that way. You can rename it right here and then you can delete or pin. So now let's look at templates. Essentially, templates are boilerplate setup based off the content that you're working on. And either it's boilerplate setup or it could include questions that you should be considering for the type of content that you're working on. You will find that with like SEO, for example, with the nonfiction and plot outline, there's questions in there that you need to consider when you are working on this type of content. I'm going to use ebook and I clicked it and now it loads an ebook template. I'm just going to move this and then you can see we have chapters created. We have an intro, a conclusion, our glossary, our references, copyright page. And then, you can just add more if you want here. So you can name this chapter 11, drag it in here. That is using templates. I showed you how to organize via the folder structure. Now, if you wanted to share, it's pretty straightforward. There's a share button here. You can click it. And in here, you just type the user's email. Now, the user does have to have an account. Accounts are free. So all they have to do is have an account with Dibbly Create. And then you add them. So you put their email, you choose their permission level, view only, can edit, can't comment. So can't comment is the ability to view, but also leave comments as well. And then you just hit invite, they'll get an invite, and then this project will show up on their dashboard and they can come in and start collaborating with you. So that is it. And that's how you create new projects and share them. Thank you for watching.